Tony Cottrell. Our referee for this afternoon is Mr. Kieran Morris from Widnes, and our two touch judges are Mr. J. Broadhead and Mr. R. Needham. So the two skippers and the officials line up in centre field for the photograph. Mr. Morris indicates that Batley will kick off. Batley come into this game having played 2 matches in the Yorkshire Cup this season, winning the first round at home against Huddersfield by 17 points to 10, but last weekend going down by 18 points to 8 at Dewsbury. For Leigh, they've scored 2 Lancashire Cup victories, first round home win against Swinton by 26 points to 6, and last week's second round victory over Fulham by 40 points to 8. So Batley get the game underway. Mick Round takes the ball for Leigh from the kick-off. Slips at the feet of Booth, but Leigh in possession inside their own 25. Potter tries to drive out. Very hot sunny day once more here at Batley. All these 3 fixtures have been played in cricketing weather so far this season. Leigh get the first penalty of the game, and it'll be skipper John Woods to kick for touch. So Peter Apati with the tap. The referee insisting that Batley get the 10 yards back. He warned them 3 times. Leigh hesitated twice. And now David Ruane takes over the kicking role, and Leigh find themselves in possession in Batley territory for the first time in the game. So Batley in the normal colours of cerise and fawn. And Brian Case drops the ball, and it's picked up by Hartley, and Batley get possession for the first time. And now all Leigh are caught offside. Batley get their first penalty of the game, and now referee Mr. Kieran Morris setting his stall out that he wants both sides back. He's obviously looking for a good open game in these warm conditions this afternoon. Leigh haven't lost here at Batley since the 1962-63 season, having won the last 8 league matches here. And here goes Keith Rain driving in for Batley. Takes play up to the Leigh 25. Hartley behind the play the ball. Hooker Spate, met by the Leigh reception committee. Hartley once more, on to Kay. Kay brings in the big number 10 Parish. Play on the Leigh 25 with Kay. Moves it out to his half-back partner Wilson. The ball is dropped by Williams. On the last tattle indicates the referee. No, it's not. Beg your pardon. We'll scrum it 5 yards outside the Leigh 25. So the first scrum of the game to be fed by Jason Donoghue. Mr. Morris again laying the law down to the 2 front rows. Leigh come up with possession. Mick Round going nowhere. Stopped by Hartley. Rapati now. Westhead on the charge. Good tattle coming in from Rain. Leigh playing up the slope in this first half at Mount Pleasant. Mark Shields on the charge now. Good defence from Batley in these opening stages. Party moves it to Case now. On to Potter. Potter throws the ball away in the end, goes out of play, 5 yards short of halfway. We'll have our second scrum of the game. It'll be Paul Kay to feed for Batley. And blatant second roll feed by Kay gives Leigh the 3rd penalty of this match. And David Ruane with the kick for touch once more. So this time it'll be Rapati to tap, midway between halfway and the home 25. First man in is Shields. Good tattle from his opposite number, Rain. Donoghue now, back to Rapati. On to Potter. Good low tattle coming in from Hartley. A wild pass this time from Rapati. No chance for Mick Round taking that one. Leigh looking to move the ball wide, but not finding their men with those long passes. Kay to feed again. This time Leigh are penalised for offside. So Mr. Morris trying to get both teams to abide to his interpretation of the laws. Hartley with the tap now, onto Kay, onto Hooker Spate. Hartley goes from acting half-back, Case gets the tattle in for Leigh. Kay once more, onto Rain. Good ball onto the prop Parish, but well read by Collier for Leigh. Batley retain possession and they play the ball. Kay moves it on to Wilson. Leigh drops it. It's all on, says the referee. Jeffrey picks up the pieces for Leigh and Hamill gets the tattle in. What can Leigh do in reply? Potter now to Donahue. Leigh move it out wide. Hill goes without it though. Possession to Parish for Batley. Not a butterfingers on both sides in these opening minutes. Ball's dropped again. Leigh come up with possession once more with Ruane. Shields now. Rapati for Leigh, onto Case. Leigh using the two props for the first two drives. Hartley with the tattle for Batley. Party moves it left. Donahue forced to go it alone, just runs into Booth's tattle. Shields once more. Fine break by Shields. Good inside ball. Collier tattle without it. Jeffrey takes the pass. Call back for offside. Referee Morris having words with Neil Hartley. The penalty has gone the way of the home side Batley. Make the penalty count 3 each. And Simon Wilson to kick for touch. Drives Leigh back into their own half, and now be Hartley with the tap. First man in is Spate. He runs into Case. Shields and Potter in on the stop as well. Hartley now to Kay. Kay slips. Potter and Case on the stop once more for Leigh. Hartley moves it left to Rain. Short ball onto Booth. Forwards testing one another out in these opening minutes. Wilson once more. Tries to bring in centre Marshall. Tattling by Woods. Here comes Parish now. Last one indicates the referee. And that will be a turnover in Leigh's favour. First of the game. Potter tries to drive clear for Leigh. Ledger now behind the play of the ball. First man in is Shields. Rapati. Onto Case. Good tattling though by Fortis this time. Potter now. Leigh still short of halfway. Good defence from Batley. Donahue tries to straighten the move up, but runs into Parish. Last tattle, and a good set of tattles defensively from Batley this has been. Ruane puts in the ball. High kick, just finds Hamill on his own 25. He's brought down by the half-back pair of Ruane and Donahue, and Batley back in possession 10 yards short of halfway. Here comes Parish now. Hartley onto Kay. And bring in Spate. Intercepted by Ian Jeffrey, but he couldn't hold on to the pass. He read the situation very well, but his arms were just not long enough, and will scrum it 10 yards inside the Batley half. Kay to feed. A half break there by Wilson. Good covering from Hill. Kay once more. Good tattling from Donahue. Nothing to choose between these sides in these opening moments. This is the opening match, of course, of the second division campaign. Spate loses the ball. Leigh come up with possession. Rapati now. On to Shields. Donahue. On to Jeffrey now. To Round. Round forced back inside though. Runs into trouble. Tattle comes in from Rain. Leigh using the short side. Good charge from Shields. Good defence in the end from Williams and Thornton, but Leigh moving better at the moment. Donahue now on to Case. Tattle this time is from Fortis, and Leigh have yet to unlock this Batley defence. Woods dodging and weaving, taking the short ball. Well, possession to Batley. Fortis now on to Kay. Good line out on the far side as Wilson tries to cut back inside for Batley. Kay once more. Inside ball to Fortis. Woods and Collier make the stop for Leigh. Batley prepared to give the ball some air. Kay once more. Spate. Short pass on to Booth. Booth takes it into the Leigh half. Kay, good reverse pass to Kay. Good covering tackle from Ruane, but that's the first time the Leigh defence has been unlocked. Hartley on the last tackle now. Wilson, short ball, out to centre Marshall. He's nowhere to go. He's forced out of play in the end on the sixth tackle, and Leigh will get their second turnover of this first half. And Westhead tries to clear the lines for Leigh, runs into Keith Rain's tattle. Case on the charge now. Booth with the stop for Batley. Party trying from acting half-back. Booth with the stop once more. Shields now. Leigh just up to the 25. Certainly know they've got a game on their hands here this afternoon at Mount Pleasant. Ruane with the kick. Good kick, forces Hamill to turn and chase, but the ball sits up nicely for him. He runs into Woods' tattle though. Batley back in possession in Leigh territory. Okay, short pass to Parrish. Parrish throws it away in the end. Great drop by Ian Potter for Leigh. Visitors back in possession. I think Potter has been injured in dropping on that loose ball. So we've had 12 and a half minutes here at Mount Pleasant. Still no points on the board as yet. Last time these two sides met here at Batley back in November 1985, Leigh actually won by 70 points to 2 in a John Player Special Trophy first round game, but that's certainly not going to be repeated here this afternoon. Batley are only one of 3 clubs who have spent all the 17 seasons in the second division since the 2 divisions were formed. This is one of the better sides we've had in that time. Here comes Westhead now for Leigh. Tattle comes in from Rain. Donahue now. Look, Batley just closing Leigh down, giving them no room with which to work. David Hill drops the ball now, picked up by Kay. Ruane with the stop. Hartley now. On to Parrish. Good charge from the number 10. Made a good 20 yards there, Steve Parrish. Hartley now. On to Kay. Spate. Good passing. On to Booth. Good tackle from Hill. Good play from the home side. Here comes Wilson now. Long ball finds Reddick. Leigh tries to step inside. Case gets in the stop for Leigh. So Batley inside the Leigh 25, but a knock on by Reddick at the play of the ball. Scrum at 15 yards from the Leigh try line. No points on the board. Nothing to choose between the sides in the opening 15 minutes. Donahue feeds. Referee not happy with the first scrum. Donahue to feed again. Leigh come up with the ball this time. Good covering from Fortis round the base of the scrum. Leigh back in possession in their own 25 with Wested. This time Booth gets in the stop. Case now for Leigh. Shrugs off Parrish that time. Ruane now to Donahue. David Hill breaks through the tackle beautifully, but well wrapped up by his opposite number Hamill. Donahue now to Shields. Shields on the charge for Leigh. Out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey forced out of play by Thornton and Williams. And we'll scrum it 5 yards inside Leigh territory once more. So Paul Kay to feed once more. Possession to Batley. Wilson with the run around. The ball is lost by Williams. We'll scrum it back. Batley certainly taking the game to the more illustrious visitors this afternoon. Leigh, one of the firm favourites to go up into the first division at the end of this season. And a penalty against Donahue this time. The second roll feeding. Batley get their 4th penalty of the game. Leigh have had 3. So Wilson with the kick for touch. Drives Leigh back to their own 25. Hartley with the tap. First man in is Spate. So Batley just 15 yards short of that Leigh try line. And certainly look forward to Keith Rain. Referee interprets that way as well. And we'll scrum it down once more. So Donahue to feed again. We come up with possession. They're right back on their own try line. Good charge from Wested. Tattle coming in from Rain again. Potter now. He runs into Parrish. Leigh still just 10 yards in front of their own post. Collier now. Collier makes 5 yards, but Batley giving nothing away in centre field. Party looking to pass the ball, and a good 6 tackles a game from Batley. Kept Leigh pinned in their own 25. Ruane gets a penalty. Tackle by Parrish after the kick ahead was made. And a variation in the play. Burst fruit for Leigh. Now Woods with the kick for touch. And Leigh will tap 10 yards from halfway. So Rapati onto Case, back to Rapati to Shields. Tackling again by Hartley this time. Collier. Certainly no gaps in this defence yet. Rapati gets it back unexpectedly. Ruane looking for the gap. Stopped by Spate. Rapati to Donahue now. But Leigh certainly disorganised at the moment around the play of the ball. And Batley reading all the situations well. Ruane onto Potter. To Wested. Wested gets out of the first tackle, but Thornton and Williams make the stop. Round now to Ruane, to Donahue, to Ruane, and to Collier, but good defending once more by Fortis this time for Batley, and Leigh have not really made much progress in these 6. And the kick from Ruane is too strong. It's a ball back. It's on the 6th tackle, and now Batley get their first turnover of the game. Spate now hands it on to Rain, to Wilson. Wilson stopped by Woods and Donahue. Hartley now to Kay. Bring in Booth. Rapati with the tattle for Leigh. Hartley now. On to Kay. Kay dodges inside, looking for the support, gets clear again. Outside to Fortis. Brilliant move by Batley. 20 minutes on the watch. Mark Fortis scores his 3rd try of the season for Batley, and Batley go ahead by 4 points to 0. Well, that's certainly no more than the home side deserve, because Leigh have yet to reach the Batley 25-yard line. A fine break down centre field by scrum half Paul Kay. Potter missed the initial tackle, and then the support was there either side. Mark Fortis gets the try, his 3rd in 3 matches this season. And now Simon Wilson with the conversion attempt from in front of the Leigh post. No mistake from Wilson. 21 minutes of this 2nd division fixture gone here at Mount Pleasant, and it's now Batley 6 points, Leigh 0. So Woods with the restart for Leigh. Hartley plays it with his feet. Well, I said earlier that Leigh knew they got a game on their hands. If they didn't realise it before, they certainly have now. Spate drives into Westhead's tattle now. Hartley moves it left to Kay, and Kay again is through the gap. Certainly Leigh have got to keep an eye on this nippy Batley scrum half. Wilson now hands it on to Rain. That's better tackling from Leigh. Booth behind the play of the ball. Out to Wilson. Wilson puts in the kick, finds a good touch. Batley using the slope to good effect in this first half. They scrum it 5 yards outside the Leigh 25. It'll be Donahue to feed. And Leigh win the scrum. Not the cleanest of scrums, but Leigh come up with possession. Westhead leads the charge. Rain and Parrish get in the tattle. Rapati now on to Case. Good tackling again by these Batley forwards. Rapati going from action half back, followed by Spate, who makes the tackle. Donahue now, out to Ruane. Ruane tries to straighten the movement up, but again 3 Batley forwards in on the stop. Rapati inside to Potter now. Potter takes it up to halfway, but it's the last tackle. Donahue with the kick ahead. Kicked on again by Ruane. Chase back should be won by Thornton. Ground with the tackle, and it's the deepest Leigh have been into Batley territory. And Ian Jeffrey is penalised for offside. Leigh concede the good position, and Batley will no doubt kick for touch to relieve the pressure. So Simon Wilson once more. Pick up high on this new stand here at Mount Pleasant. And Wilson with the kick, and Batley trying to catch Leigh out with a variation in tactics. The ball sits up badly, picked up by Ledger in the end. He can't get away from Williams. And again, Batley used the slope to good effect. Here comes Westhead leading the charge once more for Leigh. He's up to the 25. Collier now. It's better, but the tattling's solid once more from Batley. Reparty onto Shields. Shields gets away from one. Does well to stay in play. Reparty now to Donoghue. On to Case. Reparty, I beg your pardon, Ruane tries to find some room, but Batley just giving Leigh nothing to play with in centre field. Donoghue puts in the kick, takes it well, gets it on to John Woods. Woods is scored a goal, gets it out well to Jeffrey. Leigh with Broom here, it goes round, tries to step inside, but a great tackle from Thornton. And Leigh concede a turnover. That's the best we've seen from the visitors in these opening 25 minutes. But the Batley defence held well. Full credit to them, and now they come away from the ball with the ball inside their own 25. Okay, now it's up to Booth. The ball is lost. Jeffrey picks it up for Leigh, gets it away well to Shields. Shields pushes off one, still going, just 10 yards short of those Batley posts. This is the best position Leigh have had. Ruane now gets it out to Woods, out to Ledger. Ledger comes inside then out, tattle from Wilson. Woods now, Leigh with a good attacking position here, they got the numbers. Case now, set away to Jeffrey. Jeffrey stopped though by Williams. Still the Batley defence holds well. Reparty to Donoghue, to Round. No way through for McRound. Good defence again from Gary Thornton. The chance is lost, but at last we see something of the Leigh attack. But the Batley defence is once again equal to the task. Kay to feed. Possession to Batley. Donoghue and Potter force him back. And now Leigh penalised for offside. Batley get their 6th penalty of this first half. And Leigh allow Batley to ease the pressure. Wilson takes play up to the 25. Coming Neil Hartley once more with the tap for Batley. In comes Spate. And Leigh are forced to defend once more. Hartley to Kay. Bring in Booth. Good tackle from Collier. Hartley on to Rain. Certainly good yardage being made down centre field by the Batley forwards, but they've lost the ball on this occasion. Donoghue now to Potter. And all Batley caught offside. Nowhere near the play the ball. Leigh get their 5th penalty of this first half. And the skipper John Woods to kick for touch. So Leigh with the tap on their opponent's 25-yard line. Reparty, first man in his Case. Case stops some 16 or 17 yards out. Reparty now, on to Collier. Collier brought down by Booth. Reparty goes it on his own. Throws the ball away inside, but it's picked up by Case to Donoghue. Good defence though by Fortis. Rapati going from acting half-back. Solid tattle this time from Parrish. Last tattle indicates the referee. Kick comes in from Donahue, but it's picked up by Wilson. Woods makes the stop. Batley quick to get up to their own 25-yard line, but Leigh pinched the ball once more. Westhead comes up with it for the visitors. Ruane moves it left now, on to Collier. Collier up to the 25. Woods now using the short side to Shields. Blockbusting run by Shields, but no one went with him. Woods now out to Ruane, to Donahue, to Ruane. Good defence this time from Parrish. Donahue once more onto Rapati. Rapati does well to stay in play, but Leigh throw it anywhere. It's now out to Westhead. Westhead goes, straightens the move up onto Ruane. Well, Leigh are trying to run Batley ragged at the moment, but Batley's defence is standing firm. It's the last tattle of the game. Woods now set out to Jeffrey, but Leigh concede possession on a turnover once more for the third time in this half, and Batley's defence holds good. But here comes Kay now in reply, and Leigh allow him to run and clear the 25. Rain, a fine ball by Rain, a good break by Fortis, great tattle though by fullback Hill, but Batley hit Leigh on the counter with Kay now. That was well forward to Parrish, but he gets away with it. Wilson takes it into the visitors' 25 once more. Parrish gets it out to Kay. The ball is dropped, Hill comes up with it for Leigh. Tattle is made by Spate, but Batley showed what they were made of them. They withstood some good Leigh pressure and went almost the length of the field. So Leigh inside their own 25 with Case now. Rapati on to Woods, to Collier. Collier gets out to one tattle, but there's plenty Batley defenders around. Rapati now on to Donahue. Westhead throws it back inside, terrible ball picked up by Hill. Fine break by Hill, piss it out to Ledger. He's just caught from behind as he was looking to pass. Last tattle, it's now with Shields. Woods goes without it. Last tattle indicates the referee, and Leigh for the fourth time this afternoon concede a turnover, and here come Batley. Ball's knocked on though by Marshall on halfway. We've got just 7.5 minutes remaining of this first half here at Mount Pleasant. And Batley ahead by 6 points to 0 at the moment. Referee not happy with the first scrum. Batley looking to make a substitution. Peter Rapati down injured at the moment, but he's fit to continue. Well, the penalty goes Leigh's way. Batley trying to get the referee's attention to make a substitution. Woods puts the ball out, and Batley at last do make their substitution, and it's Darren Childs. Parrish the man to come off. So Leigh back in possession. Rapati now. Good defence though by Rain. Potter behind the play of the ball, goes from acting half-back. Leigh 5 yards outside the home 25 now. Rapati moves it left onto Donahue. To Ruane. Ruane loses the ball. Referee says it went forward. And certainly Batley have knocked Leigh off their game with their harassing tactics in this first half hour. And it'll be Kay to feed the scrum once more. Possession once more to Batley. Wilson gets it out to Williams, onto Marshall. Great tackle though from Ledger. Childs quickly in on the action. Takes it up to halfway once more. Kay now brings in Booth, onto fullback Hamill. He loses the ball. Shields picks it up for Leigh. And it's really a try that Leigh need to settle them down at the moment. Donahue onto Westhead. Well, again, there's 3 Batley tattlers in. Collier now, up to halfway. Case now. Donahue. Really, Leigh with no space to work with in centre field. Full credit to this Batley 6 for the way they've tattled. It's better from Shields. Tattle coming in from Spate. Ruane now looking to straighten the move up. Gets a terrible ball out. Woods plays it on. Leigh gain possession, but the referee calls them back for the knock-on. So 4 minutes of normal time remaining in this first period. Batley win the scrum once more, but Leigh win the penalty. Ball thrown forward by Kay. And Woods will take the kick for touch. So Woods finds touch just short of the Batley 25. What can Leigh do in these closing minutes of the first half? It's Rapati with the tap. He gets it back from Shields. And Dummies tries to break clear. Good defence in the end by Hartley. Donahue now. Onto Collier. But Leigh forwards getting no change out of the Batley 6 at the moment. Donahue to Case, onto Ruane. Again the defenders are there. Rapati now onto Case, inside to Shields, to Ruane. Leigh just wanting that little bit too much time and Batley not prepared to give it them. Potter now, Donahue to Woods. Woods dodging and weaving. Gets it away in the end and the ball is lost. And Leigh are caught offside and Batley get a penalty. So once more the Batley defence holds the Leigh attack. And a fine kick for touch. And Batley on the attack once more, just short of halfway. Hartley now to Kay, to Childs. Childs stop on halfway. Hartley moves it left to Kay. Kay looks to straighten it up. That's better defence from Leigh. Hartley again. On to Rain, to Fortis. Hartley again, moves it left to Booth. Spate on the drive, pushes off Potter. Last tattle indicates the referee. Batley have used the 6. Drop goal attempt from Wilson. Comes back off the post. It's taken for Leigh by Round. Can Round go the length of the field if he gets clear? Has he got the pace? steps back inside. Good defence by Wilson. And then Leigh get the penalty for lying on. But how unlucky Batley were on that occasion. Leigh was stood around ball watching. Round was the only man to go for the ball and raced 60 yards before he was stopped. So Leigh up to their opponent's 25-yard line. 30 seconds of normal time on the watch remaining. Donoghue now out to Ruane, to Jeffrey. Jeffrey tries to step inside. Takes it into the 25 before Wilson gets to tattle him. Ruane goes from acting half-back. Woods now for Leigh. Woods gets it back. It out to Case. Fine run by Case. Out to Hill. Hill cuts inside. Throws the ball away. Gets it back. All on, says the referee. Leigh retain possession. Woods now. Leigh go without it. And then a knock on. No advantage to Batley. Chance goes a begging once more. And full credit again to this Batley defence. They've been stretched, but Leigh cannot unlock the defence. Well, possession once more to Batley at that scrum. It's the scrum count 6-4 now. Batley stopped by Donoghue. Leigh are penalised once more. Makes the penalty count 8 each. Wilson puts it out of play, 10 yards outside his own 25. And Hartley with the tap. Deep into added time at the end of this first half. Batley ahead by 6 points to 0. Hartley to Childs now. Hartley moves it to Kay, on to Wilson. Solid run there from loose forward Fortis. The hooter goes to bring to an end a very disappointing first half as far as the visitors from Leigh are concerned. It's a half-time scoreline here at Mount Pleasant of Batley 6 points, Leigh 0. Beardmore for Donoghue. Oh, one substitution during the half-time interval. Bob Beardmore, the normal Leigh skipper, has come on to replace Jason Donoghue during the half-time interval. Don't appear to be any changes in the Batley side. A reminder of the half-time scoreline in this second division fixture here at Mount Pleasant. It's Batley 6 points, Leigh 0. So our referee, Kieran Morris, witness, gets the second half underway. Beardmore takes the kick-off. It's with the fullback, Hamill. He stopped on the 25, so Leigh got a step up again in the second half. And Batley now playing up the slope. Batley now to Kay. Bring in Rain. Rain makes a good 5 yards before Case gets the tattle him. Hartley once more. On to Wilson. So Mick Round takes that 10 yards outside his own 25, but just runs into Williams' tattle, but Leigh back in possession in their own territory. David Hill on the run. Good tackle in the end from Spate, but a good run from the Leigh fullback. Rapati now. On to Beardmore. On to Shields. Leigh moving with more purpose. On to Case. Case stopped by Hamill and Thornton, but Leigh in the Batley 25 for the first time in this second half. Rapati now. To the way to Beardmore. On to Jeffrey. Jeffrey with the dummy. And Jeffrey is in. Ian Jeffrey's 6th try of the season. And that's just the start that Leigh wanted in this second period. It's taken just 90 seconds to get on the score sheet. And the scoreline now reads Batley 6 points, Leigh 4. Well, a fine attack from Leigh, led by Bob Beardmore. Good supporting play from Case and Rapati. Jeffrey added the finish, dummied the wingman, and then had the strength to hold off his opposite number Williams and force his way over at the corner. So John Woods with his first attempt of the afternoon from that far touch line. Woods is wide with that one, but Leigh back in the hunt now. 2.5 minutes of the second half gone, and Batley ahead by just 6 points to 4. So the introduction of Beardmore at half time has certainly borne early fruit for the visitors. So it's Wilson with the restart from the centre for Batley. Woods takes that inside his own 25. Kick ahead by Woods. The ball bounced kindly though for Hamill. Beardmore in on the stop for Leigh. Hartley now on to Kate. Brings in Childs. Batley will want to score quickly to give themselves a cushion. A tackle by Wested on Spate. Hartley moves it left to Kay. On to Booth. On to Wilson. Beardmore again read the situation well for Leigh. Penalty conceded by John Woods. Ball pinching after the tackle being completed indicates referee Morris. First penalty of the second half goes the way of the home side. So Batley up to the Leigh 25 for the first time in this second period. Keith Rain drives in, first man in. Stopped by Case and Shields. Hartley now. On to Kay. Rapati read that one well. Hartley moves it on to Wilson. On to Booth. Peter Rapati still on the ground, injured for Leigh. Batley within 8 yards of that Leigh try line once more. Here comes Kay. Last one indicates the referee. Hartley moves it right on to Kay. To Wilson. Solid tackle on Williams. Man and ball by Round and Ruane. And Leigh get the turnover. First of the second half. So 7 turnovers we've had in this game so far. 4 to Batley, 3 to Leigh. But Rapati, he's 10 yards from his own try line. On to Shields. 3 men in on the tattle once more for Batley. Case now. Again, solid tackle in this time by Childs. Rapati now. Tries to scatter them, but he's still short of the 25, and it's the last tackle, indicates the referee. Woods puts in the kick down centre field. Safely taken by Hamill. He's got Reddick outside him. Ball goes forward, a crunching tackle from John Westhead on the fullback. And Leigh get the penalty for Reddick being offside. Woods with the kick for touch. Takes play almost up to the home 25. Rapati with the tap. This one in his potter. Again, 3 Batley defenders in on that tattle. What can Leigh work from here? Rapati on to Case. Childs and Booth with the stop this time. The party going from acting half back. No one went with him. Leigh get the penalty for interference at the play of the ball. So John Woods going to go for goal to try and tie things up.
Never played the ball.
The Batley player receiving treatment. Steve Parrish ready to return, but Keith Rain looks fit to continue. So John Woods to go for goal. Batley ahead by 6 points to 4 at the moment. Woods' second attempt of the game. No mistake from the Leigh centre. Woods' third goal of the season. Ties the scorelines up at 6 points each. And we've had 8 minutes of the second half. So Booth once more with the restart. Taken by Westhead. Rain and Spate make the first tackle. Case now. Rapati onto Potter. Better yardage from the Leigh forwards. Rapati moves it left now to Beardmore. Onto Shields. Booth and Fortis with that stop. Leigh 5 yards short of halfway. Batley can see the penalty for lying in at the tackle. Woods will take the kick for touch. And once more Leigh will tap on the Batley 25. This man in his case. Hartley gets in the tackle for Batley. So what can Leigh do from this good attacking position? Rapati drives him. Leigh just 10 yards short. Beardmore now. On to Shields. Shields stopped just 5 yards out. Beardmore once more now. With Potter. Potter drops it though. Fortis comes up with it for Batley. Kay now hands it on to Rain. The ball's out with Hartley. And Batley clear the 25. So 6 points each. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Kay gets away from Beardmore, but not Potter. Hartley moves it right to Childs. Hartley on to Spate this time. Case and Shields with a stop for Leigh. Hartley. Bring in the big number 11 Booth. The last tackle indicates the referee. And Wilson throws the ball out to his wingman Thornton. He's wrapped up by Jeffrey, and Leigh will get their fourth turnover of this match. Beardmore now. Beardmore gets it on to Ruane. The ball is knocked on. Leigh want to make a substitution. Tony Cottrell is going to come on to replace the injured Ian Potter. Beardmore is down injured as well. Beardmore is fit to continue. Tony Cottrell comes on to replace Ian Potter. So Beardmore to feed the scrum, and Leigh get the penalty. It's 4-1 in this second half so far. Front row not backing correctly indicates referee Kieran Morris. Woods with the kick for touch. Again takes play up to the Batley 25. Rapati, first man in is Shields. So Leigh with the position once more, 15 yards out. Beardmore now. On to Case. Case looking to pass the ball. Great tackle by Booth, but Jeffrey gets the ball. Jeffrey on the charge. He loses the ball. Wilson picks it up for Batley. Woods makes the stop for Leigh. Childs now. A great tackle from Westhead. Hartley now. On to Kay. Gets rid of it. On to Booth. Good tackle this time from Collier. Hartley brings in rain. Last tackle indicates the referee. This time the Leigh defenders have done their job. Wilson puts the kick in up centre field. Sets up nicely for David Hill. Gets it out to Round. Round's well stopped though by Booth, but Leigh back in the Batley 25 once more. Rapati now, on to Beardmore. To Ruane. Ruane stopped by Fortis. Woods now. Set out to Collier. Again, 3 Batley defenders in on that stop. There goes Cottrell. Good tackle from Fortis again. Rapati now out to Beardmore. Now Leigh with a good line out. Woods slices through the defence, and John Woods goes over behind the post. John Woods gets his 3rd try of the season and puts Leigh ahead for the first time in the game at 10 points to 6.
Trying to Leigh in the 13th minute to number 3, John Woods.
So John Woods with the conversion attempt from in front of the Batley post. No mistake from Woods. John Woods' 2nd goal of the afternoon. From being 6 points down at half time, Leigh now go ahead by 12 points to 6, and we've had 15 minutes of the second half. Well, Batley want to make a substitution. I think it is Mick Booth coming off, Steve Parrish coming back.
Substitute is number 10, Steve Parrish, returning for number 11, Michael Gould.
So Wilson with the restart. So Ledger takes that 10 yards from his own try line. Childs gets in the tackle. Leigh back in possession. Party on to Case. So Leigh just short of their own 25. Party forced to go it alone in the end. Again, Batley tackling 3s. And then concede a needless penalty. And that's a penalty count of 5-1 in this second half to Leigh. Referee stops the clock. Going to speak to Peter Rapati and Neil Hartley. So Woods with the kick for touch for Leigh after the referee's talk to Rapati and Hartley. And Leigh are back in the Batley half. They're a party with the tap. First man in is Shields. And Shields gets 10 yards out of it. Reparty now moves it on to Beardmore, on to Cottrell. Cottrell looking to release the ball, but the three-man tattle from Batley once more. Party now to Beardmore. Woods gets away from the first tattle, but Fortis and Hartley stop him in the end. Party gets out to Beardmore. The pass was forward, well spotted by referee Morris on that occasion. And the scrum it 5 yards outside the Batley 25. To Paul Kay to feed. Woods now playing at standoff and Ruane in the centre for Leigh. Referee wants the scrum formed again. Possession to Batley. It's the first clean scrum we've had in this second half. Hartley now gets it on to Parrish. Hartley on to Spate. Good tackle from Collier. Here comes Kevin Rain. Collier and Shields with the stop this time. Kay now on to Wilson. Fine ball to centre Marshall. Great tackle though by Cottrell. Hartley gets it on to Wilson. Fine kick from Wilson. Fine touch on the Leigh 25. Drives the visitors back. Only 21 minutes of this second division fixture remaining here at Mount Pleasant. Leigh ahead 12-6 at the moment. Beardmore to feed. He's penalised for second row feeding. Doesn't like it. The penalty goes Batley's way. And Wilson finds touch. And Batley will tap just 15 yards out. Can they get back on level terms? This man in is Spate. He runs into Case. And Hartley behind the play of the ball. On to Kate. Gets it back, but Collier reads it well. Hartley again. Gets it out to Wilson. Good tackle though by Round on Williams. That was needed. Kay once more. Tries the dummy this time, but doesn't fool Collier. Fortis goes from acting half-back. Last tackle indicates the referee. Batley 5 yards short. Childs drops it. Woods picks it up for Leigh. Leigh back in possession. And all Batley are caught offside. Advantage is lost for the home side. And Woods with a relieving kick to touch for the visitors. So Woods takes it up to his own 25. They're a party with the tap. Casey's first man in, but again 3 tattlers in from Batley. Shields now. Again the reception committee is waiting. And Beardmore now to Cottrell. And to Westhead, but again the reception committee's there. Batley certainly not given this one up yet. Reparty going from acting half-back. Fine break by Reparty. Then drops the ball as he gets to halfway, and will scrum it over on the far side of the field. Okay, with the feed, possession to Batley. Wilson brings in Thornton. Crossing indicates the referee. And the penalty goes Leigh's way. So the referee stops the clock. Wants to speak to a Leigh player. Is in fact Bobby Beardmore. So Woods with the kick for touch. Nice touch. So first one in his case. So Leigh within 5 yards of their opponent's 25 once more. Shields his first one in. Great tackle though from Parrish. Party now to Beardmore, to Woods, to Cottrell. Cottrell makes the break. Cottrell still going. For Cottrell all the way. And Tony Cottrell scores Leigh's 3rd try of the afternoon. A fine break, a good work move from Leigh. Cottrell landed off 3 would-be tattlers, and Tony Cottrell's first try of the season puts Leigh ahead by 16 points to 6.
Number 50, Tony Cottrell.
Woods tags on his 3rd goal of the afternoon, which gives him 10 points to his credit this afternoon. That means that John Woods has now equalled the Leigh club point scoring record of 2,194, held by Jimmy Ledgard. And Leigh want to make a substitution. Potter coming back for Case.
For number 10, Brian Case.
So Woods gets that ball from the kick-off, hands it on to Ledger. Ledger looking for space. It's away from Wilson. Stopped by Fortis on the 25. Jeffrey. Stopped by Rain. Beardmore. Hartley gets the tattle in. The party now on to Potter. Tattle this time comes in from Reddick. Not the best of passes. Beardmore recovers the situation for Leigh. But it's the last tattle, indicates referee Morris. Woods now. Fine ball. Woods gets it back as well. It's knocked down by it's all on. The referee, in fact, has given a turnover in Batley's favour. Well, that certainly seemed to come off a Batley player, but the referee's decision is final. Hartley's tattled by Cottrell. Kay now behind the play of the ball, brings in Parrish. Kay moves it out now to Charles. A tattle from Collier. Kay now, dodging and weaving, not foxing Potter. Hartley throws a wild ball away, picked up by Parrish in the end. He makes a good run. The ball is lost, picked up for Leigh by Beardmore. It's it out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey tattled by Williams, but Leigh on the charge once more. There goes Rapati trying to run round them. Round now looking to have a goal. Tattled by Childs and Spate, but Leigh within 15 yards once more of that Batley trialer. Ruane now to Woods, on to Westhead. Ledger now to Ruane, on to Woods, to Beardmore. to Ruane. Ruane still going. Defence holds in the end. Last one indicates the referee. Beardmore now towards. Shields brought down well by Parrish. And another turnover. It's the 6th this afternoon for Batley. Here comes fullback Hamill. Potter makes the stop. Leigh have totally commanded this second half so far. Certainly they had a shock in the first 40 minutes. Hartley once more, on to Kay. Collier with the stop once more. Hartley, terrible pass. Finished up with rain. It appeared to be dropped, but Batley retained possession. That's dropped this time by Parrish, and we'll scrum it just 15 yards from the home try line. It's, Batley want to make a substitution. John Crossley coming on. Possession to Batley at that scrum. And then Leigh penalised at the play of the ball.
Batley substitute number 14, John Crossley, replacing number 1, James Hamill.
Well, the man to come off, in fact, is Hamill. So here come Batley now. Great tattle by Rapati on Fortis. Hartley now on to Spate. The Leigh reception committee's there this time. Hartley now to Kay. Rain tries to bring in Parrish. It's Leigh that is not prepared to concede territory in this second half. Crossley now. Long ball finds its way out to Williams. Inside to Thornton. Good tattle though from Shields. Wilson now on to Kay. It's it. Good tattle by Cottrell. A loose pass thrown out. Picked up by Marshall. Marshall, I think, has now gone to fullback. Kick comes in from Wilson. Ball eventually beats the Leigh fullback David Hill, and we'll scrum it just 15 yards from the Leigh try line. But a Batley player down injured at the moment. I think it's Spate. Can't see Mark Spate. And Hartley has gone into the Ukin role. And Leigh win the ball. First scrum they've won this half. Ruane gets it on to Beardmore. To Woods. Just gets it out to Jeffrey. Out to Round now. Round well tattled though by Reddick. Spate fit to continue. Nine and a half minutes of normal time remaining here at Mount Pleasant. Leigh with a 12-point advantage at the moment, leading Batley by 18 points to 6. Leigh come out with that one against the head. Ruane looking to take on Crossley. Doesn't get away with it though. Beardmore now. Shields gets it away well to Jeffrey. Jeffrey sidesteps the first tackler, but not Fortis. Beardmore now on to Woods. On to Westhead. Back inside to Ruane. Good tattle from Childs. Beardmore now. On to Rapati, to Beardmore. Collier tries to crash through, gets it on to Jeffrey. On to the supporting Potter. Beardmore now. Last tattle indicates the referee. Leigh just short of the 25. Woods now. Launches a high, up and under. Well taken by Deputy Fullback Marshall. Tattle comes in from Woods. Crossley now, hands on to Childs. Batley never really threatened the Leigh line in this second half. Spate looks as though he's recovered. Ball finishes up in the arms of Thornton and the referee wipes the slate clean. Parrish on the charge now. Spate is, no, it's not Spate, there's another Batley player down injured though. Hartley moves it now on to Kay. Cottrell quick to close the gap. Crossley now. Batley looking to give it some air, but Williams with nowhere to go. The referee stops the clock while we have a look at the injured Batley player. Well, the referee was right, it does look a serious injury. It's loose forward Mark Fortis who's being helped off over on the far side. And on comes Mick Booth to replace him. So Batley have used their full complement of 4 substitutions. The kick comes in from Wilson. And Jeffrey takes that one. It's away from the first tattler. Hands it on to Shields. So Leigh back in possession in midfield. Rapati gets it onto Collier. Collier gets it onto Rapati. To Beardmore, inside to Ruane. To Jeffrey now. Jeffrey tries to get away from Williams. Leigh still short of the home 25. Beardmore now. Goes it alone. Good tattle in the end from Kay. Beardmore sliced through the defence with ease on that occasion. Ruane now to Cottrell. Ledger appears in the line. And Barry Ledger's pace takes him over in the far corner. Barry Ledger's second try of the season puts the game well and truly beyond Batley's reach now. It's now Leigh 22 points, Batley 6.
32, Leigh 22, and Central Park Wigan, Leigh 18, Sheffield Eagles 18.
Leigh played Sheffield. Leigh Sheffield.
Correction, Wigan 18, Sheffield 18.
So John Woods with the conversion attempt from the far touchline. It's wide on that occasion. But Leigh in the driving seat. Just under 5 minutes remaining. It's Batley 6 points, Leigh 22. Wilson with the restart once more for Batley. Round now. Good tattle though by Parrish. Shields now for Leigh. Throws it away inside. Picked up by Ledger. He loses it as well. Well, that ball never went forward. The referee said it did, and we'll scrum it just outside the Leigh 25. So Kay feeds the scrum, possession to Batley. And bring in Marshall. Hartley now on to Kay. He's looking for his runners. He finds Parrish. Rapati and Cottrell wrap him up. Leigh not prepared to concede any more points at this late stage. Cottrell with the stop once more. Hartley moves it right. On to Kay. The long pass finds Wilson. Good stop by Beardmore. Ball's loose on the deck. Picked up by Hartley. Good tackle by Shields. Last one indicates the referee. Wilson puts in the kick. Ruane takes it. And then Leigh get a penalty. Andy Williams to be spoken to by referee Kieran Morris.
16 to 11 to 11.
So Woods puts the ball out on his own 25. And we got just 2 minutes of normal time remaining here at Mount Pleasant. First one in is Shields. Rain and Charles make the stop. Party to Beardmore. On to Ruane. To Collier. Good handling. Good tattle load from Crossley. Beardmore now. On to Jeffrey. Charles with the stop again. Woods now. Long ball out to Cottrell. Hill now. Hill stopped though by Wilson and Reddick. Cottrell now. Potter behind the play of the ball. On to Beardmore. To Ledger. To Woods. Woods gets it on to Shields now. Ball is lost. Last tattle again indicates the referee, and Batley get their 7th turnover of the game. Shields down injured. So Mark Shields down injured for Leigh. So the opening game of the second division campaign for the Leigh club. They find themselves in the second division for the 3rd time in 6 seasons. They attempt to win the second division championship for a record 4th time. They've certainly had a hard fight on their hands here this afternoon at Mount Pleasant. Shields still receiving treatment as Kay hangs it on to Crossley, to Wilson. And brings in Williams. Good tattle by Jeffrey. And Leigh are bringing Mark Shields off as a precautionary measure. Now Leigh will play with 12 men. Crossley gets it out to Parrish, a big overlap on to Marshall, inside to Reddick. He drops it and will scrum it inside the Leigh 25. So Leigh, 12 men for the remainder of this game. Ledger gets that ball. And we've had 1 minute of added time at the end of this game here at Mount Pleasant. Leigh's first league point safely in the bag. Leading Batley by 22 points to 6 at the moment, but in possession inside their own 25. Kick comes in from Rapati. Ball back in the end. Key with the feed. Possession to Batley. Wilson to Crossley. Wilson gets it back. Out well to Williams, but good cover from the Leigh defence. Can Batley finish with a flourish? Wilson behind the play of the ball, hands it on to Kay, to Crossley now. Long ball finds Reddick. He couldn't hold on to it. Chances lost. So a scrum at 15 yards from the Leigh try line. Beardmore to feed. And Leigh get a penalty. It's their 17th of this game. Woods with the kick for touch. Reparty with the tap. On to Potter. Back to Reparty. Westhead goes without it. And we'll scrum it just outside the Leigh 25. Okay with the feed. Reddick goes without it once more. Well, Batley started well in this game. They dominated the first half, but once Leigh got on the score sheet in the second minute of the second half, Potter stopped just short of halfway. Party now to Beardmore. Ruane tries to crash through. Crossley's tattle but can't, and there goes the hooter to bring to an end this first game of the second division season here at Mount Pleasant. It's resulted in a victory for Leigh by 22 points to 6. Batley taking the lead with a Mark Fortis try converted by Simon Wilson and led by 6 points to 0 at the interval. But in the second half, tries for Leigh from Ian Jeffrey, John Woods, Tony Cottrell and Barry Ledger. 3 goals from John Woods, complete the scoring. So a final scoreline